Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, May 6, 2021. For Labor Day 2021, government is calling on Jamaicans to abide by the COVID-19 restrictions under the Disaster Risk Management Act and Labor at Home. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, updated Parliament yesterday and informed Jamaicans that there would be no Labor Day national project this year.
The Prime Minister has already announced that the curfew, which commences at 2 p.m. on Sunday, May 23, will continue until Tuesday, May 25, as there will be an all-day lockdown on Labor Day, Monday, May 24. This means that in keeping with the theme, the public will be asked to stay home and clean up your space.
Labor Day will have two main focuses: ridding homes of conditions or elements that encourage mosquito breeding and starting or restarting your backyard garden. The ministry will be collaborating with the Rural Agricultural Development Authority and the Forestry Department to support planting activities at homes. The theme for Workers' Week and Labor Day is promoting a clean and healthy environment, and the slogan is, "This Labor Day, stay home, stay safe, and clean up your space." Workers' Week 2021 will be celebrated from Sunday, May 16 to Monday, May 24. In keeping with the provisions of the Holidays Act, since May 23rd falls on a Sunday, the following Monday, May 24, shall be observed as National Labor Day. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security has allocated $100 million for members of Parliament to provide assistance to the poorest and most vulnerable persons in their constituencies.
We have done realignment because we recognize that it is absolutely urgent. Time cannot be spent dilly-dallying about giving assistance to the poor and the needy. And so we have set aside $100 million to be provided for members to identify and be able to give support for the poor and vulnerable within their constituency.
Minister Samuda was making his 2021-2022 sectoral presentation in Parliament recently. The Ministry of Health and Wellness will be carrying out a thorough inspection of the more than 355 schools that will be opened on May 10 to facilitate face-to-face classes for students sitting exit exams.
To ensure that they have the protocols in place and that they are maintaining them when the children are in attendance.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness was in Parliament Tuesday providing an update on adjustments to the COVID-19 containment measures. He says the Education Ministry will be coordinating transportation support for students to ensure their safety to and from school.
Where there is need for transportation support for students or for families who are experiencing severe financial challenges, this should be communicated to the regional office for special support.
Parents are being advised to provide information on their children's transportation route and distance from school as of May 6 via the Education Ministry's website. Prime Minister Holness says this information will help to finalize specialized support in tandem with the JUTC and Montego Bay Metro. 86 Jamaican inmates have now received their first dose of the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine. The Department of Correctional Services, along with the Kingston and St. Andrew Health Department and a medical team from the Jamaica Defence Force, facilitated a mini vaccination exercise at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Centre last Friday. 97 persons were vaccinated in that exercise, including 11 correctional officers. Of the 86 inmates vaccinated, 81 were from Tower Street and 5 from the South Camp Adult Correctional Centre. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck is urging judges to use harsh sentences to send a strong message to would-be criminals in cases where egregious crimes are committed. He says the Legal Reform Department at the Justice Ministry is currently working with other ministries to update relevant penalties to allow for more realistic sentences that are in line with the rule of law and international best practices.
The executive and the country are looking to the judiciary to play a significant role in sending the clearest signals to criminals that crime has severe detrimental consequences. This can be accomplished, Madam Speaker, by timely trials, strong pronouncements from the bench, and in appropriate cases, harsh sentences that send a powerful message and an emphatic denunciation of criminal activities.
Minister Chuck was making his contribution to the sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. He argues that for some cases in which there is a guilty plea, there should be concessions for offenders, including reduced sentences, but horrific crimes should attract severe penalties. And finally, Jamaica now has access to a $1.1 million grant from the Green Climate Fund, GCF, to start the country's first national adaptation plan for the current financial year. Minister of Housing, Urban Renewal, Environment and Climate Change, Pernell Charles Jr., made the announcement during his sectoral presentation in Parliament Tuesday.
This plan will include a private sector engagement strategy, a finance strategy, and an investment plan for adaptation.
He says the ministry will also test the pilot of the local climate adaptive living facility. This program seeks to strengthen municipal corporations' capacity to integrate and finance climate action. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.